the last 2 centuries created almost all the growth. Before that, not everybody, but like something like 80% of all people are farmers.
And what's happened over the last 100 years has been pretty remarkable, too.
Yes, then the 100 years I've lived has been even more remarkable. That's pretty much all of modern biology, modern medicine, and modern industrial civilization, modern chemistry. Just imagine what the world would be like. You know, we had photographs for 100 years before we had modern chemistry. But no, it was done by a guy who was a natural, very good chemist. But nonetheless, and he created a mighty company, a great growth stock and so forth. And it finally wiped out the shareholders in bankruptcy.
Eastman Kodak.
Yes, Eastman Kodak, which is an amazing story that could happen. And of course, it helped me because if somebody is brilliant as old Eastman, and somebody who hired as many brilliant people as old Eastman did could take the company into bankruptcy, I figured that lesser people could easily take big companies into bankruptcy eventually, in spite of their best efforts. It wasn't like Kodak didn't try. They hired the most brilliant graduate students. They gave them all kinds of time to think. They learned everything any important man on earth learned as quickly as they could, and so on and so on. And even so, they wiped out the common shareholders.
And that taught you what, as an investor, as a businessman?
Sure, and I was going to be a common shareholder someday in some company, and it would help me to know that it was very easy to wipe out the common shareholders, even a great company run by a genius.
I mean, that's an argument for being diversified, but...
Yes, it is an argument for being diversified.
But that's not really what the lesson you took away.
There's some argument for being diversified, but there's also some argument for being non-diversified. And the argument for being non-diversified is better for a few people than the argument for being diversified.
So the lesson I would take out of that is to be diversified. That's not the lesson you took out. What's the lesson you took out?
Well, it was going to be very difficult to be excellent enough at anything to make any money. That's the lesson I took out of it.